pick up in a second. And then I need to post this. Okay, can y'all see my screen now? I'm stopping this stream. Okay, good. Let me post on. Okay, good. Give me a second. Let me post on the chat, in the chat that I had to go over here. Yes, Zoom. Let's see. Okay, that's better. Okay, good. Okay, let me stop the streaming. Okay, Starlight, this is your first visit. Well, welcome, girl. Welcome. Okay, let me pull that back up. Okay, and if y'all could post it in your chats, that we're gonna do it on Zoom because of the streaming, and I need to post it in mine. Give me a second. Leaping. Okay. That's 751 403 485. Okay, all right. Give me one more. I'm just posting it all in my chat, so just give me a second, and we'll go ahead and get started. And then we'll talk about the cloud. And I do apologize for the delay. Eventually, we're going to get this right. Okay, all right, I'm going to post it now. I had 2 more chats. I'm in about 1,000 of them. Okay. Okay, we got GBB news in about 15 minutes. Also, let's see. Let me post it on my Facebook page as well. Good morning, everyone. Just 1,000. Just 1,000. We'll give everybody time to get on too. My Facebook page is I Build Legacies. My business one, I Build Legacies. And my personal Facebook page is Kathy.Kirkland. No, Kathy White Kirkland. I'm sorry. And then I have another page for members only that I do. But I Build Legacies is mine. Okay. Probably need to go to IML Elite, huh? And put it in IML TV chat too. Okay. All right. So I did that. Okay. Dr. K, GBP dropped already at 4:30 a.m. Eastern, unless there's another one. Okay. And I Build Legacies, Jeff. All one word. I Build Legacies Forex Trading. Okay. Yes, it's dropping. Oh, it already dropped. Okay. GBP. Hold on. Let me change something else over here. Now, Nicole, were you in GBP? AUD? I mean, GBP, JPY? USD. Okay. Okay, got the last posting that I made. Good morning, Yvonne. Good morning, Lawrence. Okay, Andrew J. Okay, good. Good morning, Luann. Okay, all right, let's see. No, I haven't been to trade yet. We were just getting off of iMarkets Live TV because of the echo and hissing and a little looping, but at least the looping got a little better. And it seems like everything is kind of slow, so we'll see what's going on. I see GJ is dropping. You can't see anything in the chat? You can't? Dimitri? Okay, you don't see anybody typing? Can anybody else see? Oh, yeah, don't. Okay, you're a first timer. Yeah, I do have a few chats. Which chat are you in? I can see everything. Okay, good. You see Dimitri? Yeah, I can. I don't. Yes, Bonnie, yes. Okay. Okay, Amanda, okay. I don't know which chat you're in, but I'm in several. I put them in all the ones that I know that I'm in right now. So right now, everything is moving slow. Probably because the London breakout is happening. You don't see them. Dimitri, which chat group are you in? Are you in mine? Down to, oh yeah. Oh, you talking about on here. Yeah, Amanda showing. You're not sure. Okay. Am I your chairman? Who's your chairman? Stevenson? Okay, I posted it in his. You're in the Retired 365 group? Yes, it's okay for newbies to participate, but you use proper risk management. Okay, let me give a disclaimer because I am on my Zoom, so I'm not in IML TV. So you use this Zoom and this Zoom. I am Dr. Kathy Kirkland, so I'm up to show you why I use the cloud and how I use it, and also to give you a few tips while you're here to show you what I'm buying and what I'm selling. Now, disclaimer, you use proper risk management. You're in charge of your own account. So don't risk no more than 3 to 5% of your account. And also, past results do not guarantee you future results. Okay, this is do not risk no more than you're willing to lose, because you can win and you can lose a lot. But my motto is you never lose, you always learn. You don't learn anything unless you go through some situations. That's just like life. You go through a bad relationship, you learn something out of that relationship. You learn not to get into it again. You learn something from it. When you fail a test, you learn. You can see comments now. Good, Jennifer. You learn from it. You fail a test, you learn where you went wrong, and you go back and you correct it and you do better the next time. It's the same thing with Forex. Forex has been around for 2014 years. It's not going anywhere. You're not going to change it. It's going to change you. So you're supposed to change your way of thinking. Be gentle. I don't have any coffee. This is serious relationship. I don't have any coffee either, so I guess we both in the same boat, Jeff. Okay, so let's see what's moving. Okay. EUR USD. Let's take a look at that. Now, when I use the cloud, using the cloud usually means just taking one look. Because of my schedule, I do have, other businesses and everything that I run, and I'm a co-pastor of a church, so I have a lot going on. So sometimes I don't have the opportunity to sit down and draw lines and mark up charts, and which is good. You have a lot of people that's teaching you, and you should know it in the back office. The reason why I use the cloud is because it gives you 26 days in 26 periods in each time frame, letting you know what it's going to do in the future. Work for you. Okay, hold on. Something worked for you. Somebody's texting me. Okay, try it again, Aaliyah. Okay, she ended it wrong. Okay, it gives you 26 periods in the future. This is where the present candle is right now. Now, on the cloud, it's showing you that it's an overall downtrend on the 15-minute. And it's showing you that you're going to have some pullbacks and things like that. I always, even though I have other EMAs on here because I have some new people that actually use EMAs, but the main ones that I look for is the Tinkerson. This right here is highlighted. That thin red line, so write that down, your thin red line on the cloud, that's your signal line. It controls everything. If all the EMAs are away from that signal line and it's not moving, it's like a magnet. It has to come back to that signal line. Now, if that signal line is below that this thin blue line, which is, hold on, let me get it right here, which is the Kendrison, or just put blue line, that is considered my stop loss. So if that red line is below the blue line, that thin blue line, if it's below that, that means it's a sell. If it's above the blue line, it's a buy. Now, anytime it makes a sharp move like this, you see this sharp move right here, this V on that thin red line, that means that it's getting ready to reverse and it's going in the opposite direction than what it is. Okay, but even if I'm in it for a short period of time or a long period of time, I know overall on the 15-minute chart, it is a sell. Where can you find the template? I only have a few indicators. You don't need as long as you got the same those indicators, they're fine. Now, are you using Mackenzie? Are you using it on your phone or are you using it on the computer? If you're on the computer, you just go to indicators. Okay. I'm so lost. What are indicators? Indicators are different things that you can use to determine how to trade in the market. You can use EMAs. All my moving averages are exponential moving averages. The cloud is a indicator. Is there a document to set up the cloud on the phone? Okay, go to your phone, Kiati. Go to your phone. Go to charts. Hit the F button. When you click on F, go to main window rather. Click on main window. Then you should see Ichimoku Kinko Ohio. That's the cloud. Sorry, I can didn't. You can didn't. Okay. Okay, yes. So if the Tinkerson is below the blue line, it's a sell. If it's above the blue line, it's a buy. And to me, to me, Everybody's texting. Okay, so to me, the Tinkinson is the main one you need to look out for. That blue and that thin blue line and that thin red line, the Tinkinson and the Kinderson. That tells you what each candle is going to do. Even though the cloud gives you the overall trend, you want to know when a pullback is happening and when a sell or a buy is getting ready to happen. That's one of the ways that you can look at it to see. Because like right here on the 15-minute chart, you see the cloud gives you 26 periods ahead. So 26 periods ahead lets you know that it's in an overall downtrend, right? So on the 30-minute, the cloud is still trending down and it's looking like still an overall downtrend. On the 1 hour chart, it's doing the same thing. It's an overall downtrend. Now you're gonna have small pullbacks. Now on the 4 hour chart, and it's like 213 minutes left in this one candle right here. So and it's 26 periods ahead. So if 4 times 26, it'll tell you exactly when it's getting ready to go into an uptrend. So you got 212 minutes left on this one candle on the 4 hour chart that lets you know that the next candle after 212 minutes is going up into an uptrend. So you got plenty of time to stay into a sell. And then on the day chart, it's going into a buy. But after 212 minutes is when it's going to start in the buy. But right now, the hour chart is still a sell for 26 more hours. My screen isn't moving? Okay, is anybody else seeing my screen move? Because I'm clicking from one end to the other. Okay, so it might be you. Okay, so right here, this candle represents hours. 31 minutes left on this candle. Everybody see that? It's 31 minutes left on this candle right here. So for the next 26 periods or 25 periods, because it's on that candle, the next 25 periods, it's going to be another 25 hours while it's still in a downtrend. So you got a whole nother day left of it being in a sale. So if you're doing a swing trade, where do I get the indicator that tells you how much time is left on the candle? Inbox me on Facebook and I'll send you what I have. And a lot of people don't like my charts, but I like it because I need to know. I don't have time to find out if it goes here, where it goes, or if it turns this way. I need to know where it's going. And that's what the cloud does. The cloud gives you, the guy that created the cloud, he practiced this for 30 years before he presented it. So he perfected it for 30 years. And it's, EU is a sale for the next 26 hours, well, 25 hours. My charts look like yours too. Good. Okay, Miss UK. Good. You're on it then. So I like to know how long I have in each candle. So at least for the next 25, 26 hours, it's going to be in an overall downtrend. Okay. Do you ever do a training where you start from scratch and go over all the indicators used? Yes, I do. I do. And if I ever get IML TV right with the time, I'll be able to do all of that. But right now, I'm really supposed to be showing y'all how to make money. So, but I have to explain the cloud because a lot of you don't know me and don't know how I trade. So I want to make sure that you know why I'm trading certain things and when I get ready to do it. Okay, so on a 30-minute chart, okay, you know it takes 2 candles in order for it to be an hour in the 30-minute chart, right? Your eyes are crossed for lack of coffee. Lord Jesus, Jeff, me and you and this coffee, we're going to have to find something else. I know you're tired, but I am recording this one, so I will post it. So if it on the 30-minute candle, you got 29 minutes left on this candle. You got 29 minutes left on this candle. And right now, all the EMAs are bunched together in the thin red line and the thin blue line. The Kendrickson and the Tinkerson is there. And the way that you know, I would have got in right here. You see this right here? And let me enlarge it so you can see it a little bit better. Let me move this out of the way. I would have got in right here. This is called the TK cross. You see it? Let me see if I can draw on here. Right here. See that? I would have got in right there. Every time that you see that red line or that blue line cross, that's your perfect entry to get into a sell or a buy. Let me minimize it a little bit. Okay, you see where the red line crossed under the blue line? Then everything went down into a sell. You see how far apart it is? So you can enter for the perfect entry. Now, a lot of people don't trade inside the cloud. I do because I've been doing it for like 2 years and I found my own tactic. But starting out, don't trade inside the cloud. Trade outside, trade either above. If all your candles are below the cloud, that's really good. And if it's above the cloud, it's good. Now, the way that you know about the different candles so that you don't panic during a pullback, if you enter right here at the cross, and let me pull this up so I can show you, so I can draw on here too. You're going to enter right here at the cross. That's your perfect entry for a sell. Well, the cloud is giving you the overall trend. And the trend is fine. The trend, you know, everybody said the trend is your friend. The trend is your friend. You see the cloud is giving you an overall sell trend, right? But me personally, I want to know what each candle is doing so that I would know how to properly set my risk management and things like that. So if I know a candle is getting ready to do a strong pullback and I don't want to be in the pullback, then I'm going to get out. But if I want to stay in it because I know it overall it's going to be a sell and I see where it's going to do a strong pullback, I'll make sure I have the proper lot size and the proper leverage going so that it don't blow my account. So if you're just starting out, you want to use, make sure you use proper risk management at all times. But this is the perfect entry to get in right here when the TK crosses either above or below. No, the flat line areas are not the pullback. So I'm going to show you here. This right here, let me see. Okay, you see that? Where it went up there? That's a pullback. It's in the overall sale. You see right here. It's letting you know pullback is coming. That's a pullback. This right here. That's a pullback. The cloud tells you when it's going into a pullback. So if you want to get in it again, you can get in right here. Because you see the lines are coming together. You can get in right here because you can be watching it. You know it's getting ready to did this pullback, it's doing this thing, and it's getting ready to go back down again. What happens when you see that it's already getting ready to go back down into a downtrend? What happens? You see this? The TK crosses again. So if you didn't get in up here, or if you got out, this is a good entry point right here. It's still a good entry point. But for those that didn't want to ride out these pullbacks that was happening right here, for the ones that didn't want to ride that out because, whatever was in their, account, or they just didn't want to do it, they hopped out and was looking for a better entry to get in. I would start looking right here when the candles was getting here. Now you see they didn't do anything but consolidate. And the reason why they was consolidating right here was because the TK was getting ready to cross. So when it crossed, you could have got back in for another sale, and then you have your overall downtrend going here again. I just messed up my whole chart. But do y'all see what I'm saying? Okay, let me erase some of that right there. Yes, because the cloud is, because it's, the candles are below the cloud. Okay, now, let me tell you where not to enter at. I want you to see where not to enter at. Oh, that's the eraser. I don't need the eraser. I need the pen. Okay, now when all of these are bunched up together, right here, I will wait to see for that red line to break out. I wouldn't get in right here. I will wait because for the next 23 minutes, all it's going to do is just ride up and down right here. Okay. So once that breaks out, let me erase it. Once that breaks out, let me go to, that's on the 30-minute chart. So let's go to the 15-minute chart. I always use my 15-minute chart for the entry. Now right here, oh, you see how all of that, let me erase all that because it's all below. But it'll show back up later. But you see right here, our red signal line is still below and the blue line is still above. So it's still saying that it's a sell. Anytime you see the Tinkerson, that thin red line, anytime you see the Tinkerson do a sharp move, like right here, you see that? You'll get a different candle. So if it was in a downtrend and it did that sharp move, then you know your next candle is going to be a buy. Your next candle is going to be a buy. So let me erase that real quick. Let me erase all of these. Try to anyway. Guess I can't erase but one at a time. Okay, so do y'all get that? Okay, so now I will go ahead and get in a sale for EUR USD. You can do 10 pips, so enter it now because it's breaking away from that. So if you want to sell EUR USD, you can sell that now and get 10 pips and set your 10 pips is going to be 10 pips from your entry. You control your own stop loss. You can do your own stop loss at all, you know, however you want. I'm just giving you 10 pips and then I'm going to teach you a little bit more. So if you're getting in it, let me know you're in and then I'm going to move on. But it is a, you can't get more than 10 out of it because on the 15-minute chart, you got 26 hours of where it's going in for the sale. Yeah, you can swing it all day long. Let me see where my take profit might be at. You can do a take profit. Yeah, you do it for about 25 or 30 pips, or you can do it for a little more than that. Because right now the US dollar is strong. So you know you got 26 hours. Or I would say no more than like 15 to 16 hours. You missed the beginning. Yes. I will record it. I need to start putting it on my YouTube channel. So as soon as I figure that out, I'll do that. But I will do that. Your in profit, your entry is 1.23205. Good. Okay, good. Let's see. Hold on, let me. 1.23205. Do 1 point, I'm gonna do my take profit at 1.23093 for now. And then always make sure you do a trailing stop loss too. Always make sure you do a trailing stop loss. Okay, So remember I said for the next 25 hours, EUR USD will be in a downtrend. On the 4-hour chart, it's going to start twisting and going into an uptrend. You have 198 minutes left on that candle. So let's see how many minutes, how many hours is that? You got about 3.5 hours on that 4-hour candle. On the 15-minute chart, you got 26 periods. So if we're doing 4 hours on that candle, yeah, you got about 3 hours, 3.5 hours left on that candle, pretty much. Yeah, you can do a trailing stop loss on your phone manually. I don't know how you would do it, automatically on the computer, because on the computer it's different. But I normally do all of mine manually. But you can do a trailing stop loss. Let me erase all of that on my charts. It's kind of messy. What I say, I did my take profit. I think I was doing my take profit at 1.2093. Yeah, 1.23093. That's my take profit. 1.23093. And you see it's dropping really good. And this is what I love about the cloud, because it tells you what it's going to do. Thank you, Miss UK. Keep me going. Now, disclaimer again. You can use your stop loss. I don't really use the stop loss too much. That's not good practices. But that's just me. I've been doing it for like 2 years, so I don't do stop loss all the time. But you set your stop loss the same way you set your take profits. If you're willing to risk like 50 pips in order to make 75, or in order to make 10, however you want to do it, you can chase your stop loss as you go, and as it goes into profit, you can move your stop loss up in case it reverts back. Then that way you don't lose. Okay. Yeah, the market chases your stop loss. Yeah, and it really does. It chases your stop loss, and they've done it. But I don't use the stop loss, and that's just my own personal thing. That's just me. But I don't recommend it for new people until you get to use it and get to do it and everything. Jeff, no, I don't. I really don't. At first, I was just doing it for my team, and then I do it for a lot of other people and to help them out and to show them how to use it. Yes, and you trade at your own risk. Thank you, Miss UK. But I don't have a method or anything out there. That's why I'm now on IML TV, so that I can teach you guys how to do it. You need help? Jeff, you need coffee, remember? But I'm willing to help anybody. That's why I'm on IML TV, so I can explain it to you a little bit more. And I know a lot of people are doing it. You'll take the pips instead. I know a lot of people are using the cloud, trying to do, or not trying, but are using the cloud, and it's good. And I love it. I personally love it. I use it over anything else at this point. Need to erase all this stuff. Okay, AJ took a turn. AJ, let's go back and look at AJ then. Let's go look. I think I'm still in mine. Let me check. Okay, yeah, trailing stop losses only work on the computers. It don't work on your cell phone. Yeah, AJ did take a turn, but I'm still holding. Now, you don't have to hold it, guys. Wherever you're comfortable with. Don't ever do anything that you're not comfortable with. You have plenty of time to make money. You have plenty of time. It's a $5.3 trillion, $5.3 to a $5.7 trillion a day industry. You got plenty of time to make money. There's nothing wrong with you practicing in demo. Uh, yes, yes, you can. You can. So, but yeah, do what you're comfortable with. Don't ever feel pressure into doing anything. Don't ever start gambling. Don't revenge trade, or don't do any of that. Just make sure that you're doing what you're comfortable with. Start off small, build yourself up, and as you're doing that, your confidence will get built up at the same time. Now, AUDJPY, thou shalt not blow another account. I know that's right. Okay, on the 15-minute chart, I need to erase them all of these so I can mark up the next one. So AUDJPY gave you the take profit and stuff for that. Take this off. Okay, now I'm gonna use orange this time. Now this is where AUDJPY, where it crossed at. Okay, you see right here. The Kensington and the, no, not right there. Hold on. Cross right down in here. AUDJPY, Dimitri, was last night. We got in it. I gave my take profit. Okay, right here, it twisted. You see where the TK twisted? And it sent it down into a sell. But it's really been throwing pins the whole time, or wicks the whole time. So you're fine, Dimitri. You didn't miss anything. You got plenty of time to get back in it. And that sent it down into an overall sale on the 15-minute chart. That's on the 15-minute chart. On the 30-minute chart, it's still in a buy, but it's below the cloud right now. So where's the signal line? You see this? You see that red thin line, the signal line? If you held it, yes. Onika, if you held it, yes. You see this thin red line right here, the Tinkerson? You see where it's at? It's inside of the cloud. So what did I say that all the EMAs have to do on that? The Tinkerson acts like a magnet. All EMAs come to it. You see where the 13 EMA came down to it. The 5 EMA was doing its own thing, and she just went on down anyway. It's going to pull back and go right back up here. It's going to go right back up to this signal line, because the signal line acts as a magnet. Let me erase that. If I can keep my chart from being still. Eraser. Okay. Okay, let me zoom in. Okay, can you see it now? It's like everything zoom in. No, you can't see it? I zoomed in. Y'all don't see that line right there? My screen shut off. Oh, did I stop sharing? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back and share again. Okay, what about now? You only see file view. You see a banner at the top. New share. Okay, do y'all see the chart? What in the world? Okay, forget it. Okay, hold on. Let's just start over all together. You see my beautiful picture? Well, I don't want you to see that. I want you to see the chart. Do y'all see the chart now? Okay, good. All right. I might have hit the wrong thing trying to erase. Okay, so do y'all see this right here? This thin red line right here. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, you see where it's at? Eventually, this is AUDJPY. This yellow line, which is my 5 EMA, this is why I keep using it, because we have a lot of people doing it. I'm doing AJ right now, Nika. This yellow line has to come back up to this red line. If the signal line do not go down, keep going down and keep pushing down to get down to where this yellow line is, because that's what's moving it. If it don't do that, then the yellow line has to come back up to it. And that puts it in a buy. And the reason why I say that is because on the 30-minute chart, it is in an overall buy. Okay, you see it? The cloud is up. So eventually this is going to pull back and it's going to go back up to that signal line. And that puts it back into a buy. You got it? Okay, so this is the 30-minute chart. So on the 15-minute chart, it's going down into a sell. So it's letting you know in the 15-minute chart, it's going to be a sell for the next 26 periods on a 15-minute candle. So it takes 4 15-minute candles to make 1 hour, right? My yellow line, that's the 5 EMA. All my EMAs, I have a 5, the 13, the 50, the 200, and the 800. All of those are exponential moving averages, and they're to close. I don't do no simple moving averages. The reason why I don't do simple moving averages is because it don't give me these sharp edges, sharp turns. So anytime that it makes straight line smooth moving averages, it's just smooth. That's all it is. It's smooth. And it gives you like the little wave. I don't need waves. I need to know it's just like driving a car. You can't just smoothly turn the corner, right? You have to make a sharp turn in order for you not to get into the next lane and hit the other car. So to me, that's what my moving averages are. I have the 5, the 13, the 50, the 200, and the 800. Okay, so the yellow line is my 5 moving average. And it's exponential. The 13 is my red one. The white one is my 200. My blue one, the light blue one, is the 50. And this one, the 800, is the blueberry. And it's the overall, the blueberry gives you the overall trend. So that's my 800 EMAs. Because I like to see where the candle, each candle is going. So it'll either go to that next EMA line, so I know how many pips in between there that it's going to take in order for me to do a stop loss, if I do a stop loss, or take profit. But I got to say this quick because it's 5 o'clock already, so I only have 1 hour. How do you put the cloud in on your chart? Go to Insert, Indicators, Trend, Ichimoku Kinko Hayo Cloud. Now let me finish this up with AJ. Okay, so the 15 minutes showing you it's an overall downtrend. The 30 minutes is showing you that it's going back into an uptrend, and it's going to go back to that Tinkerson. The 1 hour, you're welcome. The 1 hour is showing you that it's an overall uptrend. The 4 hour is starting to go back down in the downtrend, but it'll probably be in the cloud. This is going to be a great pullback when it go back up on the day. There's going to be a lot of pips in the end. Swing trades, when it swings low, it always swing back up high, and you always make a killing. But listen, that's my time for tonight. I have to get off. I have, someone else. I let somebody else use my Zoom so they can get on. I appreciate each and every one of you. So I'm going to show y'all my 5 a.m. no coffee moment. So I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll try it again on IML TV. And I'm going to text Shane. Hopefully we can get this fixed soon. And if not, we'll hop back on Zoom. So please, guys, shout me out. Tell your friends about me. I need some high ratings on IML TV. I want to shut it down like Lindor. And he's my mentor. So I know what I'm talking about. All right, good night. Talk to you guys in the morning. Bye-bye.